Hello, my name is Malikar. Nice to meet you and welcome back to steinsgate Linear Bounded Phenogram. Last word line. Nah-chan. Last one. How it gonna be? I'm like, did they leave the best to the last thing? And that's why it's last one? Or it's just to relax and have a good time? Or it's gonna be to cry? Or it's gonna be to hit my brain? I don't mind neither. So, let's go let's go and find out. Oh my god. Ooh, nine. What you gonna teach me? Lunar Bifrost. Bifrost. What does that mean? Why
2
the
年前のあの夏、
why the music is sad?
私は当事者になれなかった。
Back then, I was still a child. I didn't realize what was happening to the people around me. I was the only one living a normal life back then. And by the time I realized that, nobody was left. My dad is gone. He died and left me alone. I haven't seen the college guy, the high school girl, or anyone else from the second floor of that building since that summer. Everyone close to me vanished, all around. What? The only thing I knew was that something had happened. Oh my god, I'm already with goosebumps. But I didn't know what.
またここに来ちゃった。
It's like that building has been frozen in time for the past 2 years. The closed shutters haven't been open once the entire time. I'm sure everything in the shop is covered in dust, which won't be much of a change from the way things used to be. There may be spider webs everywhere now though. I get shivers just imagine the spiders. I'm getting shivers just to hearing you describing what's going on. I can handle cockroach better than spider, but hairy caterpillars are the worst. I don't really have anything to do here. I don't intend to go inside, and it's not like I'm waiting for someone. But I end up hiding here after school about once a month. I look around. The shops along the Akihabara Main Street, Chudori, change all the time. But over here, I feel like nothing changed since 2 years ago. There are many people. Most of the buildings are multi-tent types. There. I notice and start staring. Oh, nice. At the roof of the multi-tenant building diagonally across from here. There I see a man wearing a black suit, smoking a cigarette and looking bored. I just call them agents. After that died, and after all the lab men stopped showing up, they start appearing around this building. They are not always the same people. In fact, they seem like different people every time. At first, I didn't pay much attention to them, but every time I came here, I was sure to notice a person in a black suit somewhere within view. They may be watching that building, even though nobody goes in or out now. Those agents, they are waiting for someone. I wonder if they know. The reason why my dad suddenly took his own Wait. And the reason why the lab men stopped coming here. I always think about asking them. But just imagine it make my heart race and get too scared. Once again, I leave that place I thought I'm fleeing. That reminds me, that summer 2 years ago, a girl came to that shop to work part-time, and she said something strange. A time machine. A dreamlike machine that lets one travel to the past or future. Miyoshi, my class name for our middle school math teacher, said that it's totally impossible to build one. But if a machine like that really exists, I had go back to that summer. Go back to that summer and what? Do I want to get involved? Do I just not want to be left alone?
わかんないよ。
I turn off my alarm clock and get out of the bed. It's 7 a.m. I'm pretty good at getting up on my own. Even when Dad was around, I get up by myself, make breakfast by myself, and take out the trash. The neighbors will always say what a responsible child I was. I'm still a little sleepy, but I quickly take off my pajamas and put on my uniform. My middle school used a pretty plain sailor-style uniform. It's not very cute. But I don't have very good fashion sense, so uniforms are actually helpful for me. I learned that after entering middle school. I wash my face in the bathroom, then go to the living room. This looks like Fairy's living room. Oh!
Yeah, Nai. Ohayo.
おはようございます。
Huh? Having made his morning preparation, Uncle Yukitaka was drinking coffee or reading the newspaper. I'm sorry, what? Uncle what? Is she saying uncle because he is her uncle? Or she's saying uncle because, I don't know, lovingness? How you say it? Maybe he take her after her dad died, and what's going on? There's breakfast for four laid out on the table. Today it's ham, stir-fried bok choy, and tomato salad.
なえちゃん、今パン焼くから座ってて。
I hear Aunt Chicana's voice from the kitchen, where she's wearing an apron and working. I sit down and pour some milk into my cup. It's been almost 2 years since the Kija family took me in. Oh, okay. After Dad passed away, I didn't have a single relative. I was worried about what I would do, but Rumiho suggests this right away. Okay, Rumiho's alive, so Uncle Yukitaka knew about me because my dad was familiar with the people in Akihabara shopping district. Not only are they letting me stay with them free of charge, but they're paying my tuition as well. They really are kind people.
お姉ちゃんは？
まだ寝ているんじゃないかな。昨日も遅かったみたいだからね。
Ah, okay, so she didn't disappear. Are we talking just about Okabe, Mayuri, Daru, and Kurisu? Or?
最近朝起きてこないね。
ベンチャー企業の社長さんは忙しいみたいだよ。
Rumiho started her own company when she graduated high school this spring. It's a small company with only 3 employees, but she's the president nonetheless.
大丈夫かな？
ルミホには黒木もついているから心配はいらないよ。あの子はああ見えてしっかりした子だしね。
そっか。
When I'm about halfway through my salad, Aunt Chicane brings me my toast. After spreading my favorite strawberry jam onto it, I take a bite. Oh my god, you make me hungry.
それより、なえ、テスト勉強は大丈夫なのかい？もうすぐなんだろ？
うん。予習はバッチリしてあるし。
You may not know it by looking at me. I'm pretty smart. Oh my god. So humble. Girl. You're so humble. Okay, at least she know her reality. Let's give her a point like that, because there are people like, oh my god, I'm gonna get 0 and they get A, but they know they were going to get A, but they were like, I'm gonna get 0, and if they don't get A they get mad, and it's like, what? I was in the top 10 of my grade for the spring exam. I never entered no top 10 or anything like that. I was that guy.
朝練は今もやっているのかな？
テスト前だからなし。
I'm a member of the badminton team. I'm just okay. Why did I choose badminton? I just sort of felt like it. I always have morning practice, so I wake up 30 minutes early. So today I actually slept in.
そんなに急がなくてもいいのに。
I had gobbled down my toes through force of happiness.
朝練ないって話してたばっかりなのにね。
When I love Uncle Yukitaka and Aunt Chikane smiles gently. I'm doing so well because of the Akiha family.
行ってきまーす。
In the end, I left the house without seeing Rumiho. But my school is near Nakao Kishamashi station. It's about 30 minutes walk. I could ride a bike to school, but I choose to walk instead. In part because I don't want the Akiha family to have to buy me a bicycle. Besides that, I like walking. As I walk, I think of how things were 2 years ago. Back when I was in elementary school, I walked along this road to go to visit Dad's building. At the time, my dad and I actually lived in Okishimashi. Now that I think about it, I wonder what happened to that house. It was pretty worn down and seemed like it could collapse at any moment. It was put up for sale, but I doubt anyone would want to live there.
朝からテンション落ちてきた。
And I felt so cheerful when I left home. When I'm alone, my thoughts have a bad habit of drifting into the past. I'm almost at the place where I meet up with my classmate, Mako-chan. We're both on the badminton team, and she's probably my closest friend at school. That's why we always walk together in the morning. I slap my cheeks with my hands. I'm okay. There are people who greet me every morning. I'm doing well in both studies and sports. I have friends at school. If I continue living like this, I'm sure I will end up happy. I'm sure I would forget that summer day. Someday. With tests approaching, there are no club activities this week. Oh my god, I got a message. Oh, Mako. Wait, I'm not hearing anything. Okay. I was like, I don't hear the people walking. What's going on? With this approaching, there are no club activities this week. I could go home as soon as school's end, but since the only thing to do is study, I want to take a little detour. So I decided to go to my secret place for the first time in a while. First, I buy a strawberry juice at the juice stand in front of Yodobashi and drink it on the spot. You could say it's like a ritual. If I drink strawberry juice here, the day always goes well. My allowance is limited, so I can only do it about once a week. Then I go down Showa Street, heading to an arcane. It's not pretty or clean, like any of the place along Chudori, but I like this old run-down arcane. It's dimly lit, kind of stuff. and the customers are mostly adult men. There isn't a single crane game or anything else that couples will find cute. But I like that it's dark. Nobody noticed a middle school girl like me playing games here. My secret pleasure is coming here once a week and playing one game. I want to come here more often, but with practice and stuff I can barely even do that. I always play fighting games. That's a game where you select a character to control, then have a one-on-one battle. You usually fight against the computer, but other people can challenge you too. You can keep playing as long as you don't lose. That's pretty nice for me, given how limited my allowance is. All the good fighting games players gather at the big arcade along the Chudori. I sometimes go to those, but this is my home file, and I don't plan on changing that. Now then, which one should I play today? Maybe I will go with Golden's Wolf Fighter 4. Oh, but there's a new Blast Black game out now too. I will play this today. I insert 100 yen and start the game. After playing with a new character for a while, some challenge me. In a fighting game, your opponent is on the opposite machine so you can see their face. I like this about fighting games. The only measure of your opponent is their strength. Here I'm not just a child. They're pretty thought. I get focused when I fight a strong opponent. I really like this feeling. I lost the first round. How frustrating. And I drank my strawberry juice today too. It's probably because I'm using a new character. It will take some time before I learn their quirks and tricks. There is a little downtime between rounds. I stretch out to relieve some of my tension. When two of men on the edge of my vision catch my eye. Why did I notice them? They are sitting on chairs in front of arcade cabins, talking and not playing games. This isn't a max. If you sit there, people can play games. On top of that, the fat one is holding a fast food burger and a drink. How annoying. I'm not a very pushy person. So even if I want to play a game, if some bad-mannered people were sitting in the seats like that, I probably won't be able to say anything. I just give up and leave. You're adults, try to act like it. I say only in my head. Round 2 begins. This is bad. If I don't focus, I will lose again. The fat one of the pair finished eating his burger and stands up. Why am I more curious about them than the game? I don't know. Usually I don't care in the slightest about other customers.
じゃあ資金の方は目処がついたら連絡よろ。
I accidentally hit the stick. That resulted in short, unsafe jump, so naturally I'm knocked down by an anti-air attack, which leads into a combo. I panic for a moment. I try to calm my nerve, but in my confusion, I mistime my sweep and get rushed down. I'm not quite okay yet, but I give up on turning this around. I raise my eyes from the screen. I look for the fat man. I notice a large frame leaving through the door. I need to follow him. It was intuition. It's bad manners to stand up in the middle of a battle, but I will lose sight of him at this rate. So I'm sorry. I could just make out his heavy voice over the noise of the game. I recognize that voice, unless it's just my imagination. It sounded like a voice I often hear during that summer 2 years ago. I had already lost sight of the fat man. I know I saw him walking towards the station though. I look around. He's really big, so I should be able to spot him fairly easy. He was pretty far away. I started calling out to him, but it would be embarrassing to shout around so many people, so I decided to just wave my hand vigorously. However, no matter how much I wave at the fat man's back, he's not going to notice. I need to run after him. I hurry under the railway and finally catch up in front of Bo Peaks. The fat man still hasn't noticed me, and he's just strolling along. I gather up my courage and say something. Wait, what the hell, your shirt? No. Why? No, stop it. What? No. Your shirt is great. It's not. This is Okabe's shirt. Why'd you got another shirt? Why am I making a big deal about the shirt? Don't play with me, stupid kid playing with my feelings. What's going on? Our eyes meet. I knew it, I recognized that face. There's no mistake. He was a college student who frequented the second floor of Dad's building 2 years ago. His name was... Huh? Was that it? No, I'm not sure. He's more of a pig than a duck. Huh? The moment he recognized me, Doc-san runs away at full speed. His massive body rocks back and forth as he wanders into the distance. I'm shocked that bolted like that. I didn't think he tried to run away. I don't have time to be concerned with people around me now, so I shout to him. But Doc won't stop. Doc. I rush after him. I had never normally do something like this. To think Doc will run to the main street. Pedestrian on the sidewalk stare at me, wondering what's going on as I chase after the fleeing Doc. Fortunately, Doc is in a very fast run. He's gasping for breath, bumping into basically everyone as he passes by. I will catch him easily at this rate. Seemingly out of stamina, Doc finally comes to a complete halt. He slumps over and puts his hands on his knees, gasping for breath. Upon catching up to him, I notice everyone looking at us. We are in the middle of Akihabara. In a middle school girl chasing after a panting fat adult, I wonder what everyone around us thinks about this situation. Couldn't he have stopped somewhere with fewer people? That kind of annoys me, but I can just stand here saying nothing forever. Huh? They, the black guys. Taking a closer look, the case isn't on me, it's direct behind me. I turned around to look. The agit. Oh! It's summertime, yet 3 men in hot-looking black suits are wedging their way through the crowd toward us. I have no idea if they work with the ones I always see around that building, but... Doc is covered in sweat, looking like he could collapse to the ground at any moment. The agents are getting really close now. This feels like it came straight out of a manga. I move without thinking. I grab Doc's hand and pull him into the nearby parts shop. We weave through the narrow aisle and climb to the second floor. A store employee who knew Doc recognized him and let us take shelter there for a while. After hiding for about 10 minutes, we are heading back to the first floor. I looked down the narrow sill, checking to make sure there were no agents.
やり過ごせた？
みたい。
助かった。安心したら喉乾いてきたお。
Upon saying this, Doc starts walking off on his own. He's leaving. He's going to disappear. I feel like if we separate here, I will never see him again. Someone, please give me courage.
待ってください、ダックおじさん。
I make up my mind to stop him.
いや、つうか、ダックおじさんって誰？僕のこと？そんな風に呼ばれたのは初めてなわけだが。あと、君、誰？リアル JC に逆難されるとか、絶対なんかの罠っしょ。絵とか壺とか売りつけられるんですね、わかります。
I glare sharply at Doc.
私は天王寺ないです。
Huh?
Oh.
Okay. Oh, he scared me. I was like, enough. You already have other clothes. I don't like that confusing part. I know you won't remember her. Don't. Nah, bad. We good. It seems like he finally remembered. Doc Ripley blinks his fleshy eyes.
ほい、これは助けてくれたお礼。
Without even asking, Doc buys a drink from the vending machine and hands it to me. It's a 0-calorie cola, but I don't even like soda. He could have asked me what I want before buying it. But it would be rude to refuse now, so I have no choice but to accept it. I wonder if I can participate this year. I'm busy with my... Good, we are in something more important.
ありがとうございます、ダックおじさん。
ダックおじさんって呼ぶのやめてほしいけん。呼び方はイタルお兄ちゃんで頼む。またはダルザスーパーハッカー。
Oh my god, it's Daru, okay, we good. As he say this, Doc buys another 0-calorie cola.
激しい運動の後のコーラはうますぎだろジョコ。異論は認めない。いやー、それにしても2年ぶりに来た秋葉で JC に助けられただけじゃなく、その JC が成長したナエちゃん氏とかエロゲだったら完全にフラグじゃね？ガチで運命感じちゃってるわけだが、ここから僕とナエちゃん氏との愛と冒険の日々が始まるんだお。映画化決定。
Daru, please.
あ、いや、じゃあイタルお兄ちゃんじゃなくてもいいっす。イタルさんとかでいいっす。なえちゃん氏、目が怖いわけだが、もちろん JC の冷ややかな視線つうのもそれはそれでありなんだけど。
Now I remember. I was thinking about it the whole time. This guy's name. His nickname is Daru. The lab memes call him that. His family name is Hashida. That's what my dad called him. Seeing how he just asked me to call him Itaru Onicha, his full name must be Itaru Hashida. Phew, that's a relief.
コーラ飲まないん？カロリーゼロだからダイエット中でも安心なのだぜ。
Sure.
ダルおじさん、教えてもらえますか？
え？何よ
2年前の夏、何があったのか。
Yes, please, because when I spot Doc, I mean Daru, in the arcade, I had chased him down. I didn't even think of asking that. But now that I have calmed down, I see that his appearance and speech haven't really changed since 2 years ago. It's as though time suddenly rewound to that summer. I couldn't help but ask,
どうしてみんな急にいなくなっちゃったんですか？もうラボメンは集まらないんですか？
Daru, tell me. Daru's carefree expression suddenly changes. He seems sad somehow.
もう集まらないよ。未来ガジェット研究所は空中分解したっつうか、みんなバラバラだし。
Ah, okay.
ちなみに僕は去年1年間ずっとなんとスイスにいたのだぜ。世界を股にかけるスーパーハッカーだをキリ。
スイス旅行ですか？
まあそんなもん。オカリンやマキセ氏と一緒にね。
オカリンおじさんとクリスお姉ちゃん3人で？
さあ。
Only 3 of them. Hearing his answer gave me a tight feeling deep in my chest. It's painful. He didn't mention her name. Mayuri. She was the one I liked most out of all the lab memes. She would always hug me with a kind smile on her face. Like a mother. She spent all her time with Uncle Ocarin. But they didn't go to Switzerland together. Yeah, I say it. I think already vaguely knew. Mayuri had passed away. Oh. And it happened at that Back then I was so upset over my dad's death that I had no idea what happened to Mayuri. There was no way I could have attended her funeral like that. But talking to Rimiho and look at the Yanabashi shrine, I somehow knew. Mayuri isn't around anymore. Daru's story just now only confirms it.
どうして外国に行ってたんですか？
拉致されてたんだお。
No! Is this... Oh, wait. Is this a timeline in which everything, like, it's chapter 5 ending without looping and all that?
Eh?
Like, if SERN got what they wanted without changing the emails? Maybe 1, because if Suzuna is not here, maybe 1, but captive.
悪い奴らに捕まってさ、1年半くらいは幽閉されてたかな。で、僕とオカリンは命からがら脱出して、こうして日本に戻ってきてるっつうわけ。
Wait a second. This is kind of like going to Suzuha future, in which everything is an utopia. Oh my god! No, why?
そうなんだ。
Wait, is that supposed to be a joke? Their expression hasn't changed at all. Is this real or a lie? I don't know. It's a real pain. If only I could use Rumiho, Shrai, whatever right now. No matter how much I grow, I'm still a child. I can't even tell if an adult is telling the truth or not. It's frustrating. So I got a little mad.
私のお父さんが死んだ理由を知りませんか？
Daru got started just now. Even I could see that.
何か知ってるんですか？教えてください。
I look him straight in the eyes and ask.
それはさ、僕も 詳しくはわからないんだよね。それにさ、あれからもう2年経ってるわけじゃん。今さら何言ったってなんとかに口なしっつうかなんつうか。
またそれなんだ。
Rumi, who was the same.
私が聞いても誰も教えてくれない。私が子供だから？ 2 年前の当事者じゃないから？
させん。何にせよ、なえちゃん氏は僕らとはもう関わり合いにならない方がいいと思われ。じゃ。
Daru throws his empty cola can into the trash and walks off alone. Naturally, I follow him.
秋葉原にはずっといるんですか？
いや、いるとしても来週ぐらいまでだお。
Next week. Sounds like they don't intend to stay here like they did 2 years ago.
どうして今になって秋葉原に戻ってきたんですか？
ちょっと用事があるんだお。
おかりんおじさんは？
来てないよ。
これからどこに？
ラボ。
ラボ。
A place that the lab mems called home. There's no question.
あのビル行くの？
これ他の人には内緒にしといてもらえると助かるわけだが。
鍵かかってるよ。
Hey, now you said you want me to. Yeah, do whatever, Luca. We're in something.
なえちゃん氏、鍵持ってたりするん？
持ってるけど。
マジ？
It seems that Russ asked that question as a joke. He's surprised by my answer.
お父さんが死んでから一応私がオーナーっていうことになってるから。
Oh. In name only, though. Daru turns to face me.
ちなみにさ、42型のブラウン管テレビって今も置きっぱ？
Oh my god.
42型。
That was the biggest CRT at the store.
多分置きっぱなしです。お父さんが死んでから何も持ち出してないし。
I couldn't bear to get rid of the TVs in the store without that approval.
来た来た！
Daru comes to some sort of agreement with himself and notes.
なえちゃん氏、お店の鍵ちょっとだけ貸してくんない？ダメ？
あそこで何をするつもりなんですか？
それは。
何も教えずに鍵を借りようなんて。そんなの虫が良すぎると思います。
Tell him, Nai. I gather my courage and express my concern to his face.
おかりんには誰にも言うなって言われてるんだけど。
So they are building the resistance.
なえちゃん氏、秘密守れる？
Oh yeah, I can keep
口は
everything.
硬い方？
Yeah.
大丈夫です。
I won't mention that Suzuha once told me I have a bad habit of carelessly spilling secret. But that was 2 years ago. I'm a middle schooler now. I'm sure it will be fine.
これ誰にも言わないっつうことでよろう。ガチなんで。
Okay.
実はさ、過去に メールを送るんだ。
冗談をやめてください。私は真面目に話してるのに。
ガチだっつーの。
だって過去にメールを送るなんてそんなの。
As I'm saying this, I remember. Two years ago, I went to that store to play. I could hear Karina and the others' voices coming out of the second story window. I know I clearly hear the words.
タイムマシン。
エグザクトリー、その通りでございます。2年前、僕らはそれを発明したんだ。
For some reason, I feel like he's lying. He isn't lying. No lying, no. After all, if that was true. The reason why Mary died. Why the lab members disappeared. Why Darrow and the others were captured and taken abroad. That explains it all. Oh my god. Oh my god.
過去にメールを本当に。
僕らは D メールって呼んでるんだけどさ、ラボからじゃないと送れないんだよね。
タイムマシンがあそこに隠してあるんですか？
隠してあるっつうか、多分ラウンダーに回収されちゃったからまた作り直さなくちゃいけないわけだが。
Oh. What are rounders?
どっちにしても僕はあのラボに行かなくちゃダメなんだよ。でないと未来でいろいろ都合が悪くなるらしいんで。だからこの通り貸してください。お願いします。
Wait a second, wait a second. Wait. Don't tell me this is the Ocarine not gonna send the freaking video to the other Ocarine on the true ending of Elite. I don't know. I'm getting this feeling. He bows his head. His voice is loud. People around us are looking again. On top of that,
そこの君たち。
ゲゲ
a police officer who was passing by took notice of us. To be fair, it does look really suspicious when Darrow and I are talking to each other.
大丈夫？
The police officer asked, ignoring Darrow to look me in the eye.
いや、僕は別に何も怪しくないっつうか、悪いことは何にもしてないっつうか、そりゃあ2次元においてはロリコンかもしれんけど、3次元に手を出すなんてもってのほかで。
ダロおじさん、それ自爆。
ぐねね。
君たちはどういう関係かな？
それはその。
Darrow looks my way, begging for help. I breathe a small sigh.
いとこです。
え？
いとこです。
でも今おじさんって。
そう呼んでるだけです。
あ、そういとこ。つうか僕まだ21なのにおじさん呼ばわりとかちょっとひどくねみたいな。
あ、そうですか。それは失礼しました。
The police officer was still tilting his head a little in the but leaves. Darrow lets out a big sigh.
危ねえ、危なすぎる。こんなんで捕まったらユキタンに殺されるよ。
The one of Kamima, right? Oh my god. Oh. I have never heard the name Yukitan before, but I didn't think to ask about her. We had more important things to do.
今日 これで2回もダルおじさんのこと助けてあげたね。
ま、そうなるかも。
かもじゃないよ、助けたよ。
I could get involved 2 years ago, and because of that I know nothing.
だから代わりに
This may be my only chance to jump in.
私にもその D メールっていうのを送らせて。
ちょっ。
For just a moment I wonder what I could do. What kind of message do I want to send, and who do I want to send it to? The answer was immediate. I want to ask Dad, why did you leave me alone, all alone 2 years ago? But more than that, I want to get involved, to jump into what I couldn't get involved in 2 years ago. Uncle Daru thought it over for about 30 minutes before finally accepting my request. I'm going to send an email to the past. According to Daru, the results can be unpredictable. It could go well, causing a big change that affects everything from the past to the future, but it could also change nothing at all. Also, even if we change the past, Daru and I won't be able to change the change, even though we send the message. Apparently, only one person can perceive the change to the world, and that's Uncle Ocarine. I thought to myself, what's the point if you don't know you made a change? But I worried any complaints may make Uncle Daru change his mind, so I keep quiet.
つか、マジで見張りがいるん？
あんまり頭出したら見つかっちゃうよ。
Daru and I are near my dad's building. We peek out in front of a covered spot. It's only early evening, but there's barely anyone on the street. As far as I can tell, there's been no change to the building.
そこまで暇かな、連中。
でもさっきダルおじさん追われてたし、あの人たちダルおじさんを見失った後、こっちに来てるかもしれないよ。
I quickly grabbed Daru's hand to pull him back into cover.
今いた。
マジ？
お父さんのビルのハス向かいの雑居ビル、その3階はね、空室になってるはずなんだけど、たまに人影が見えるの。今もそこにいた。一人じゃない、3人くらい。黒服だ。
どれどれ。
Daru peeks out to check, looking where I told him to. He immediately pulls back.
マジでいたし。
またダルおじさんのこと私が助けたね。もしおじさんが一人であのビルに向かってたら、今頃黒服に捕まってたよ。
もしかしてナエちゃんし、僕のこと好きなん？好きじゃなきゃ JC が3回も僕を助けてくれたりするはずがないよ。
Why does he always say such weird stuff? Does he ever take things serious? Though I guess Uncle Ocarine was the same way.
他に中に入る方法はあるかな？隣のビルから飛び移るとか。
Similar multi-tenant buildings stand to either side of Dad's building. There is so little space between them that people could even walk through it.
そういえば、ラボのトイレの窓を開けたら裏のビルの窓が見えたお。裏つか表？昌平橋通り沿いのビル、ラーメン屋の2軒ぐらい隣。
そっちからならこっそり中に入れるかもしれないね。
Once we are inside, we will be fine. As long as we don't turn on lights or make loud noises, nobody outside will be able to tell that we were in there. I feel nervous, like I have become a spy. But I also feel excited at the same time. Or I did, but what? Oh. Now we know why.
台無しだ。
In front of my eyes is the butt of a very fat man. It's hard to look at his plump legs kicking and struggling and not think of a pig. The gap from the hall of the rear building to the lab window was only about 20 centimeters. By sheer luck, the lab bathroom window wasn't locked either. Darrow immediately tried to squeeze from one window to another, but
太りすぎだよ、ダルおじさん。
his big belly and butt are stuck in the small window frame.
そういう感想いいんで、じゃあないちゃんし、なんとかして。
なんとかしてって言われても。
What I'm supposed to do? I don't want to touch him. But at this rate, the agents will find us. I guess I have no choice.
じゃあ押します。
Large pot with both hands. It feels like my hands are sinking into his fat. It gives me chills. My arms are covered in goosebumps.
ああ、いい感じだお。もっと強く押してくれて OK っす。たまにさすってくれたらなおよし。
No matter how much I push, he won't budge. I think about just giving up and leaving him here. But if I did that, I won't learn anything. And that's the last thing I want. I need to give this my all. This time I try pushing not just with my hand, but with my shoulders too.
無表。あ、ダメ。女子中学生にそんなところ触られたら、僕の股間が不調点。
I ignore Darius' roar and pushing with my whole body with all my strength.
で、あ、いた、いたたた、たまたま、待って、引っかかって。ああ。 I don't even want to ask what was that, but whatever. It took a lot of effort, but I finally managed to shove Daru through the window and sneak into the lab. はあ、出る時のこと考えたら鬱だお。
Being careful not to get near the windows facing the street, I look around the room. Unsurprisingly, everything is covered by 2 years worth of dust. And there's blood. An Upa stuffed toy. Lots of junk I don't recognize. Complicated explanation and question written on the whiteboard.
ちっとも変わってない。
2 years ago, during that wild summer, I came to visit this room several times. This place has always filled with voices. So many that it was kind of annoying, to be honest.
助手、実験の準備だ。
あのな、助手っていうのと何度言えば。てってれー、みんな唐揚げ食べる？
声が
thought I could still hear them. The voices of the lab members back then. But the moment I notice a reddish black stain on the floor, my feeling of nostalgia is blown far away. I know what that stain is, so I avert my eyes.
まんま残してやるかと思ったけど、さすがに甘かったっぽい。
Daru softly walks further into the room.
僕の使ってた PC とか電話レンジとかは持ってかれちゃってるよ。
タイムマシン作れないの？
それは42型次第。
42-inch TV. Uncle Daru seemed really fixated on that. It sounds like the big 42-inch brown tube TV from that shop is absolutely necessary for the time machine. Maybe that has to be turned on for it to work properly. Yeah, you got it now.
お、この穴使えるんじゃね？
Uncle Daru crouched down on the spot. Oh! The floor was broken up in that place and there's an open hole.
そんな穴いつ開けたの？
実験してた時。でもわざとじゃなくてちょっとした手違いっつうか。
Right!
お父さんに話しましたか？
Never mind. No, we didn't tell him.
無理無理。床に穴開けたなんて正直に言ったらここから追い出されてたんじゃね？
はあ、
Sheesh. He's looking inside the hole.
そうやってお父さんのこと覗き見してたんだ。
あるあねえよ。いやこの穴を貫通させられたらさ、下の店に入れるっしょ？
そっか、黒服がいるから外からじゃお店に入れないもんね。
Mm-hmm. But we can turn on the 42-inch without entering the store. To turn it on, you have to flip the electrical switchboard in the back of the store to on, then push the power switch on the 42-inch TV.
いいよいいよ。この穴うまくやれば貫通させられるっぽい。
Daru stands up and brushes the dust from his hand. His clothes are covered in dust too, but he doesn't seem to care.
鉄骨とかパイプとかあったら無理だろうなって思ってたけど、そういうのもうまく避けてくれてる。すごい偶然だお。こりゃあオカリンじゃなくてもなんとかゲートの選択だ。うわって言いたくなるかも。
Oh my god, the choice of whatever. Daru tightly sits down on the sofa and dust flees everywhere. It almost makes me cough, so I rush to cover my mouth. The agents are outside. We can't make any noise.
まあ、それ以上に電話レンジをゼロから作り直しっつうヘビーな作業が待ってるわけだが。
できそう？
やり方は分かってるんだけどね。もし全部うまくいったとしても、だからって D メールが確実に送れるようになるかは出たとこ勝負だお。
そうなんだ。
But I have already jumped into this. Uncle Daru probably doesn't intend to give up here either. He went through a lot to get to this lab.
手伝えることがあったら言ってください。何でもやります。
This won't be like 2 years ago. I'm not just going to wait at home again.
ただいま。
Ooh. Wait, stop it. Okay guys, we're gonna let it till here. Okay. So, I'm guessing that what I said before. that this is like the continuation if SERN did take them and all that. I guess it's after Suzuha returns. Yeah, because I think Suzuha would still be around here if it wasn't like that, but she isn't. So yeah. Oh my god. I don't know if it will be like the circle to where Okabe sent that video to as a message. I don't know if that the way we going to, or it will be like a way to resolve the things. And no, yeah, don't even hear me my blabbling. Oh my god, this 4 line gonna kill me. And he's confirming stuff that we already confirmed and all that, those details. Yuki, Suhana, oh my god. Yeah. Okay, so guys, thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one if you guys want. I don't know.
Myself